It's the Black Canvas.
But you know, like we tell you all the time, you don't have to wait till a new year to start a new beginning. You go ahead and actually start it today or last week.
I hear a lot of people on TV talk about, man, it's a new year, you know, it's a new me. It's like, nigga, it's the same old you.
With ECST.
The whole 10 minutes, the manager kept on asking me, like, man, you want me to call an ambulance? Like, you want me to call an ambulance? And I was like, no, yes. That's why they gotta get rid of all of our leaders, man, and then like throw more dumb shit in our face to distract us, man.
Like Chanel purses. Presented by For Real.
For real, yeah. Jordans. Where the ceiling is the roof.
And now, ECST.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody?
What's up, man? How you been, ST dog?
Man, I'm chilling, EC. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling alright, man. It's been a hectic 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? We've been gone, but we back, full in effect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, just pretty much just chilling, man. I ain't been up to too much, man, but man, how was your past weekend?
Man, it was pretty straight, man. You know, got a chance to, relax and things. You know, a lot going on, leading up to, the big day and all that. But, other than that, man, just, kind of sad to, still see that there's not very much coverage, man, on all these Black and Hispanic, little girls that are disappearing, from their families, man.
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy about it? I watched the video of the town hall meeting in DC, and the police chief was like, man, some of them are runaways, all of them not kidnapped victims. And I'm like, man, this is a gang of white girls. There'll be Amber Alerts. My phone will be about to explode with Amber Alerts.
Yeah.
Talking about let's find these girls, or you want to just brush it off as them being runaways.
Yeah. It was funny, man. I was on Twitter, and I guess I can't remember what the police department it was, but they announced, the search for some white woman who's been missing for like 2 years or whatever, and some white dude, he replied, he's like, man, she dead. Let's find these Black girls out here. So that was funny to see. But, it's crazy because,
That's a messed up. That's so messed up.
It is. But, I was sad to, see that there hasn't been very much coverage as far as, these Black and Latina or Hispanic girls have been gone, man.
It goes back to that joke on Family Guy that you like so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and explain that joke, man. Go ahead.
Well, the punchline is, there was police officers talking to a group of reporters, and they announced that a girl had gone missing, and I think the last name was like, I forgot, what was it?
It was a Hispanic name.
Yeah, okay. And then I think, they changed it. He misread the name, and so he said the right name, and it happened to be Hispanic.
Yeah.
And all the reporters stopped writing because they weren't interested anymore. And then one guy said, that's not news.
Yeah. I thought that joke was funny. It was like Jennifer, and it was like Hernandez. And then like you saw was just like dust of like paper leaving because like cars like just left. Like, that's not news.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's true, man. It's crazy that, we put so much emphasis on just certain, race of individuals, and it's almost, it's not even almost, it is blatant to this point now.
Yeah.
Where this would be a national, man, let 12 white kids, no matter what the sex, get rounded up. It'd be a national story.
It would be.
Like, da, 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 da.
I mean, look at, all the coverage for Elizabeth Smart.
Yeah.
The whole that whole thing where, you know, like you couldn't turn on TV without seeing her name on it. And, you know, it's funny if you go back and listen to, I think it's Dave Chappelle's Killing Them Softly. He actually talked about this. And, you know, he talked about how, you know, there was so much coverage for Elizabeth Smart, but meanwhile, you know, somewhere across the country, you know, a 7-year-old black girl got kidnapped, and, you know, she, you know, got away from her captors, and in 45 minutes was back at home watching herself on TV. So, and we never heard about that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
you know, it's just sad to see the amount of coverage that, you know, these young women are not getting. And we all know, like, it's nothing but sex trafficking. It's got to be.
It's sex trafficking or organ harvesting, man.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it. I hope it's sex trafficking. And I'd rather be sex trafficking than organ trafficking.
Because at least they're alive.
At least they're alive, and they still have a chance to find them and try to get them home and try to get them counseling.
Yeah.
To get over the issue, even though both are tough, man. And I pray for those girls, man, that they are found and they get home safely, man. Cause this is gonna affect them for the rest of their lives, man. And it just seems like the motherfuckers just don't give a shit. They just like, whatever. It's whatever. They'll be all right. They're tough.
Yeah.
Man,
they'll get over it.
Yeah, man. It's just sick, man. It's just disgusting.
I don't care what anybody say, man. You know, anybody who does something like that to a kid, like, there's a special place in hell for you.
Oh yeah, dude. Special place, man.
It's just there's just no reasoning for that. There's just no excuse for that. So I don't know, man. Our heart goes out to, you know, all these, you know, young women out there that are missing, because, you know, you already know that they're probably not even in the country anymore. Right?
Yeah, man. They either done. Yeah, it's been so long, man. Because I remember I watched the episode. I hope I haven't mentioned this before, but I watched the episode of Ray Donovan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to get you on that shit, ST. You need to watch that shit, man, because the new season start in July, so you got time. But man, so how Ray Donovan's broken up, like most shows are broken up. They have like an arc each season. So in this particular season, in this arc, Ray Donovan is, you know, in with the Russians. He's in deep with the Russians, man, and trying to get the fuck out. And they're smuggling they're smuggling heroin through art, and also doing sex trafficking. And Ray was almost out. ST, he was almost out. Well, it was this one girl that he would talk to every time he'd go to the house of the Russians to handle business and go ahead and head home. And he got called to the Russian guy's house at like 3 a.m. And the Russian guy pretty much like snapped the neck, I guess, when they were having sex or whatever. It's like, now you helped her, now you helped me. And like he took her body to the crate. He was like, put it in the crate, ship it back home to my country, they'll fix it for us. And then like Ray just like, if Ray would have just did that, he would have been done. But with that, well, if you think about it, with those kind of mafias, man, you're never really out. But the guy kind of lied to him, like, you do this for me, you're out. But you're never really out because you know one of their secrets. But so Ray he put the girl down, like slammed the guy up against like the fence, and he said, "Look at me!" And then he just like put a gun under his throat and just shot his ass, man. Like blood went everywhere. And then like Ray had to run away from the Russians. The Russians came up to his house. The wife had to kill one, and no, this shit's crazy, man. It's a really good show. But they actually try to bring awareness to sex trafficking.
Yeah.
On their shows, because they try to do that, and they try to like hit like point issues like cancer as well. The wife had breast cancer. They try to tackle those issues as well. It's a really good show. So if y'all haven't watched Ray Donovan, that's a really good show. It comes on Showtime. The only reason I ended up watching it was because I was going out to a trip in California, and it was on my Delta flight. It had the first 3 episodes. After that, I was fucking hooked. So yeah, man, so that's definitely a good show. Nobody fucking talks about that show. That show's good as shit. But also speaking of shows, man, what about that Rick and Morty, son?
Yeah.
No, that Saskatchewan salsa. No, you can't tell me they've been gone for a while, but they came back like they never left, dog.
Like they never missed a beat at all, man. And
Like,
that's the thing, man. Like we knew as soon as like it's been almost 2 years, dude.
yeah,
And like it's gonna be seamless.
it is.
Like I can't wait, man.
Dude, it's my favorite cartoon, like next to Family Guy, man.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
It's like, you're like, Morty, the only reason I brought you back home because your mom wouldn't accept me. And I was trying to get dad out. This all worked. This all. That whole, like, and then, like, the one thing I love about Rick and Morty is, like, that last scene, their final scenes are always fucking hilarious, dude.
Yes, they are.
If you think about all their last scenes, always hilarious or deep.
The post credit scenes.
Yeah, those are funny as hell too. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Those are always funny, man. And then you know what's so crazy? McDonald's actually hit up the Rick and Morty official Twitter site talking about, so you missed the Saskatchewan sauce, huh? And then like put like some eyes on it. And hold on. The direct tweet was, he was like, please let us have enough cultural influence to bring back this fucking sauce. I miss it so much. I never had a chance to get it because it came out in 1998. So I never had a chance to actually try the sauce. And then what make it so bad, like the dudes actually put the commercial from 1998 up on their Twitter handle. Like these people, if I had a chance to hang out with these guys, because they are funny as hell. Here you go. He said, please God, I don't ask for much. Please let us gain enough cultural influence to force McDonald's to into bringing back that fucking sauce. Then McDonald's like reply like, you miss it that much? And they're like, yeah, we miss it. I didn't even get a chance to taste it because he said it tastes like it's teriyaki. I guess like a sweet teriyaki mix, but I don't know, man. I just like the him escaping, transferring brains was funny as shit.
Yeah.
That part where he was on the ship, he's like, I'm gonna talk to your house ranking official, and he was like, hey, I run this part. He's like, you'll do. And then like he switched to the commander. And then he's like, the guy in the ship is a spy, kill him. And he like walked out. But yeah, man, like, I love all the characters in the show. Of course, my favorite is Rick. I love Rick. And Morty's, Rick is funny as shit, dude.
He is though.
He is funny, man. It's nothing but Back to the Future.
Yeah, it is. The funny thing about the show also is the fact that they actually keep up past storylines.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, if like, for example, when, Rick and Morty killed themselves and like they actually talked about it later in a following episode. So, the fact that they keep up with past storylines, that's also cool.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
a lot of cartoons forget to do that.
Hell yeah. And then speaking of which, they even like break the fourth wall because that time they did kill themselves. You're like, okay, Morty, go ahead and pick up the bodies. We can only do this like maybe 4 or 5 times, or like 4 or 5 times more times tops before people get on to us about this shit. So hurry the fuck up, Morty. It's so good, man. If y'all are fans of Family Guy or like old school Simpson fans, you will love Rick and Morty, man.
Yeah, you will.
You need to watch seasons 1 through 2 and watch the premiere of season 3 before it starts in the summer, man. I can't wait for the summer, man.
Actually, I think they might have already took the premiere down.
Oh yeah, they sure did.
They said they was only gonna leave it up for the end of April Fool's Day. So
yeah, I DVR my shit.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it by now, then you're just gonna have to wait. But it's definitely gonna be worth the wait. That's for sure.
Hell yeah, it's worth the wait. What else, man? There weren't really any good April Fool's jokes that companies did.
Yeah.
This past April Fool's Day, I didn't think of any. Like Jimmy John's had one. I almost thought was real because I love Jimmy John's. They had like Blue Apron.
Yeah.
They had White Apron.
Oh wow.
Yeah, where you pretty much they have everything that comes in a Jimmy John store in one box, and like show like a woman like bending over trying to pick it up, her back snap, because they have like the actual like meat slicer in there and everything.
Yeah.
And they was like, if you want to make a sandwich, it's gonna take you an hour to make. You know what I'm saying? Get White Apron. You know, just don't come to Jimmy John. So I thought that was pretty funny, but I guess companies are not really getting really imaginative anymore. They're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then speaking of companies and fuck it, man, you know, like YouTubers are about to feel the wrath of advertisers. You hear about this?
What's going on with them?
Yeah, man. So because of PewDiePie, some people know who PewDiePie is. He made some anti-Semitic quotes on his YouTube videos, and he pretty much like shut him down for a minute. He has over like 4 million subscribers, so you know he has all kind of ads coming through there. So he has like Coke, like the big brands, you know what I'm saying, are seen on his YouTube page. You know, and then on every video it say like this advertiser supports this YouTuber.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, so people could be like, oh, they like him, so I'll go ahead and buy it because they support PewDiePie when they really don't. Because they don't really know where these videos are going. They go out to everybody that gets clicks. So now they're trying to regulate this stuff. They're trying to like pull this shit back. Now YouTubers are trying to figure out how they're going to, support themselves because major companies are backing out of the YouTube and the Google game. Like, yeah, because I know like Coke, Walmart, it's like 4 or 5 different like major chains have like backed out until they try to force Google and YouTube to regulate which which advertisement goes where. Yeah. So pretty much it's gonna infringe on freedom of speech for some YouTubers that want to speak their mind, and then some of them might not be getting sponsors at all. And then it's a whole big like clusterfuck, man. It's about having the people that use YouTube to support themselves, man. And that's a great hustle right now, but it's looking good right now. If they don't,
I'm not surprised by this though, because I actually see like looking at the trend of YouTube, I feel like it's going to start drying up anyway. Because I mean, I don't know, just seeing, I guess some of the people that are quote unquote hot right now, there's not very much of a big following as it used to be. Cause like I remember when, I guess the first edition of YouTubers, like they were gaining anywhere between 9 and 10 million followers, subscribers. But now it's in the low millions. It's like like you said before, like the 3 or the 4 million subscribers. So I don't know.
Tapering off.
Yeah, I feel like it's dropping off like really, really fast. I don't know how long the YouTube game is going to be alive anyway. So
the new hustle is Twitch right now. That's a new hustle.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a new hustle. That's why I see a lot of people that were on YouTube are now on Twitch. And what Twitch is, that people don't know, is a video game streaming site where you can watch people play video games or talk about different topics. And on there, you can get people to subscribe to your channel. And you can subscribe to somebody's channel for $4 a month. And that's how you support the channel. Or you can send in donations. You can donate to them directly. And I remember one night I watched this one guy. He got like $3,000 worth of donations in like 30 minutes. And he was just playing like Mortal Kombat X, and like Mortal Kombat just came out.
Yeah.
He was just getting donations like crazy. Like, man, I'm having fun watching your stream, man. I'm eating pizza, man. Here's $10. Thank you for the entertainment. And all he was doing just playing. All he literally was doing was just playing Mortal Kombat, and he sucked at it. And then he fucked up. He fucked up, the white dude. He fucked up like, shit, it's already been a year now. He said nigger on his stream, but the way he said it, he said chinger changer nigger daggers. When he was trying to say ninja daggers, he said nigger daggers.
Wow.
So he had to go on YouTube and do an apology video where he was fake crying and shit, and motherfuckers believed it. Even I watched, I was like, look at you crying for your money. I put on his comments, I'm like, you ain't fooling nobody, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just admit that you made a mistake. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You do say the word and get over it, man. Cause it didn't even affect him. Like, he did, cause I watched his, like, his Twitch, his follower numbers, his subscriber numbers did not fall.
I'm about to say, they probably went up.
Probably went up, cause white people support each other, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? that's just the way it is. So
yeah,
probably gain more people just because of it. And it's like, oh, he's one of us. You know what I'm saying? Hit that button. Yo, you know. He one of us. But yeah, man, it's just that hustle, that independent hustle, man, on YouTube with this regulation of advertising really could fuck up a lot of people that actually support themselves on YouTube. Like bodybuilders do it, like people have their own cooking shows, on makeup shows. They become internet famous from doing that stuff. And then like that, I forgot that black dude, King Block or whatever. He used Vine, but now I know he's trying to like set, go over to YouTube, but he's like on movies and shit. But it's gonna start eating the people money, man. But I hope that's gonna be too hard to regulate, because then you got to hire people to watch their videos,
to constantly watch
watch the videos, or you're literally gonna have to just directly talk to the people that like the top YouTubers and be like, hey, if you want to follow these guidelines, you get this money. And some of them going to just be like, man, I got on YouTube in the first place to speak my mind. And then some of them are going to be dumb enough to be like, man, fuck it, I'm not going to do it anymore, and lose their money. And some of other people are going to just get in line and, you know what I'm saying, right, and sign a check with the devil so they can just keep getting their money.
Yeah.
So it's just a morality thing. Like, do you want to continue to get your money and kind of be censored? When YouTube was all about being about just being free and being you, or do you want to just be you and get fucked?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? And just go over to Twitch until Twitch gets regulated, because that shit's coming next. They're gonna get Twitch too, so it's gonna get all of them, man. Because these corporations are pulling out, and you gotta speak to your shareholders, and when your shareholders not happy. So who you gonna listen to? You gonna listen to PewDiePie, or you gonna listen to motherfucking Donald? They got like 30% of these shares of your fucking stock.
Yeah.
In that fucking boardroom looking straight at you. So they gonna talk to that. You gonna listen to him. You gonna answer to him. But man, shit, we've been rambling for too long, man. Welcome to another episode of the Blank Canvas Podcast. We are a topical show that comes on every Wednesday. Try to. 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on your favorite podcasting services. That's iTunes, Audio Mac, Stitcher, and YouTube. And you can follow us on your favorite social media sites on Twitter at Blank Canvas ECST, and on Facebook at Blank Canvas. And I'm on there a lot, man. So y'all hit me up. I'm never on Facebook, but I'm on a Facebook. I'm on our Facebook fan page. I stay on that bitch, always posting stuff, which is crazy. But I'm not even on my regular Facebook page. And without further motherfucking ado, let's get into the news.
Let's get it.
Alright, ST. What if I told you that within like 20 to 30 more years, we will have computer chips in our brains? Would you sign up for that?
Like surgically implanted?
Yeah. So, and then,
Nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm the kind of person that would, rather live off the grid, and that to me is just probably another way for, the government to keep tabs on folks. 'Cause I mean, you never know. Like, it may start off, with an innocent, beginning, but then who knows, Elon Musk or maybe like somebody in his family may be it his children or, grandchildren or nieces or somebody. They'll probably sell, that portion of the company to the government, and then, there you go. And, everything we do is, being tracked. I mean, we're already being tracked to an extent already.
Oh yeah.
So,
we already are, because now Google had to come out because they got caught and say that they're not going to sell people's browser history to companies. So what were they doing beforehand?
Yeah, doing it,
selling it, man. telling you. But yeah, my fault, man. Go ahead.
Nah, that was pretty much it. I'm good. I stay off the grid.
I'm with you, man. Ain't no way in fucking hell I'm getting the chip in my brain because the Tesla founder and chief executive Elon Musk has launched a company called Neuralink, through which computers can be merged into the human brain. The Wall Street Journal reported, citing people familiar with the matter. Neuralink is pursuing what Musk is calling the neural lace technology, implanting tiny brain electrodes that may one day upload and download thoughts. So you know what that means. They can be like mind manipulation.
Yeah.
Or if somebody plotting something, you can catch before they plot. This is Minority Report shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It might be like what's his name? What is the name of that movie with Matt Damon in it?
Damon.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too.
Matt Damon. What movie was he in? It was like a sci-fi movie because he usually does like action shit.
Yeah, it was that joint where I think they made a trilogy out of it. It was a
Born Identity?
Yeah, there we go.
Born, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like, who knows, man? It might be some stuff where like they try to, make people do stuff without, them even realizing it. They might put them in like a cryogenic state with like the chip implanted in your brain, and you have no idea like that you're making the movements that you're making, but you're doing it. And then I don't know, like the government might try to set you up with some shit. I don't know.
They can set up a whole bunch of brothers to be like, I'm gonna commit a crime and put that in their mind and be like, you about to commit a crime, I'm gonna arrest you.
Hell yeah, I'm straight.
Fill up the prisons that way.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, dude, definitely good on that shit.
I don't care how many months you give me free for iTunes.
Yeah, there ain't no way in hell. But it says it's unclear what sort of product Neuralink might create. But people who have had discussion with the company described a strategy similar to the space launch company of SpaceX and Tesla. The journal said in recent weeks, Neuralink has also hired leading academics in the field, according to the research journal. I think I see what Elon Musk's trying to do. He's trying to be remembered.
Yeah. Isn't electric cars enough? Like he's already changed the game with that and the SpaceX program. Like what else do you need, nigga?
I don't know, man. Let's just see. You gotta keep an eye on him, dude. Let's see where this shit is going, man.
He's Lex Luthor. I'm telling you.
Shoot, I wouldn't doubt it, but like, what would be the benefit? And then this will have to be tested for years on end. It could be so many side effects of this. It could be like brain aneurysms. It could be, it could have massive migraine headaches. Yep. It could be like a brain overload, messing with the electrodes that's already in your brain, trying to feed your brain so much information at a time.
Yeah.
Like I can understand that it could constantly, potentially make us smarter, but at what cost?
Yeah. And the thing is, man, I don't think we're ready for that. I don't think we're ready for that kind of technology. And, the thing is, they're going to have a few guinea pigs. They're going to have somebody that's willing to donate their life to science.
Somebody has a massive debt, and they're going to get chose. Like, you want to free up your debt? Because free up your debt for some people is like winning the lottery. Like, deal.
Yeah.
They're going to end up doing that junk, man. And just, there's going to be people that's going to be willing to do it, man. Because,
for sure.
I just keep on reading reports. I keep on reading a lot of reports just talking about like in like 50 to 100 years, like we're not going to be the smartest beings on the planet because we're going to make robots so advanced they're going to pretty much just outpace us. And we're going to end up, being their slaves to robots, which we kind of already are with smartphones.
Pretty much. Yeah. As long as it don't turn out like, iRobot.
Yeah, that shit. Hell yeah. But they say that shit. They say that junk come out of the home personal AIs.
Yeah.
They say even 10 years from now, AI that we have now is gonna look so primitive to what's coming, man. Because it's coming. Self-driving cars are coming, y'all. Self-help like AI like humanoids that look like androids that look like humans are going to be in the household. That's coming. So like probably like at the end of our lifetime when we're like maybe like 60, 70, 80, it's gonna be a common thing. And we're gonna be looking at that shit shaking our head like y'all are fucked. Boop.
Nigga, I'm gonna move to Thailand where they don't believe in all that stuff.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm a fucking Mormon or something, man. Like, fuck this shit, man. Like, it's just to buy anything. It's going to get to a point like, to be able to even buy anything, you're going to have to get that shit implanted in your head.
Yeah, that's going to be sad.
It's going to be standard. Like, everything runs through this. That's how they're going to do it. They'll be like, everything runs through this. Like, paying for things, getting access to stuff, starting your car, be able to identify yourself to get in your house. Everything it's going to be pretty much set up towards that chip in your head or in your brain or your wrist or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man.
To separate the elites, the haves and the have-nots as well.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets that bad, then, I just get like a neighbor or something who's foolish enough to do that stuff to, buy all my stuff for me.
Hell yeah. Like, and I break them off with a couple extra, like $50 a week. It'd be worth it because you're still fucking human.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Elon Musk need to slow his roll. But I don't know if there's anybody else doing this shit. People be skeptical. So he must have free reign. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Illuminati, y'all. All right, next. Black people always like when it's some shit that they don't understand or it's some shit that's crazy, like Illuminati. They don't have no rationale behind this shit. They just yell Illuminati.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's get to my next topic, which I thought was kind of sad, kind of scary, and interesting at the same time. Man, gay men are being rounded up and killed in Chechnya, dude. Like this hateful, this hate crimes are still going on.
Yeah.
Around the country, and people just don't understand how individuals, human beings, are treated like animals just because of their sexual preference. And sometimes it's not even their fault.
Well, forget the sexual preferences. Let's just call it what it is. Like, they're being persecuted for their differences.
Yeah, getting purged.
Man, like, this has been going on since the beginning of time, man.
That's true. That's true.
It seems like it's as bad as America is, it always seems as if it gets worse the further we get out of the country. Because when you go to like, some of these countries that, have been here for ages and ages, like Russia or Greece, places like that.
Yeah.
Like, they take stuff to the extreme, man.
Yeah, they do.
And it's just crazy to see how people over there, in these different countries think. Like, they are so much more radical than we are. Cause like, yeah, you might hear about one or two incidences in which maybe, some gay guy was, dragged, through the street, while he was tied to somebody's truck or something like that.
Yeah.
But never to the amount of, they're just rounding people up and just, getting rid of them. That's some next level stuff right there.
It's like more out in the open because it's more overt in other countries, but it still happens here. I'm gonna get to the news story in a minute, but man, case in point, man, I never forget the time. This was years ago, man. Like right when I graduated from college, man. Like I think like 3 months when I moved back, I heard like up in Buford Highway. Buford Highway is a heavily populated Hispanic community. People were just going up in Buford Highway, just rounding up Mexicans and killing them. And did a job for like 2 weeks straight. And I was just sitting there like, man, where is this coming from? Where is this hate coming from?
Yeah.
From people that will do jobs that most people won't do because they're fucking lazy.
Yeah.
And then when they see the job market has been soaked up.
Yeah.
They're gonna blame somebody that's willing to work and not complain, and then they don't even bother nobody. They send the money. They send the money back home.
Yeah.
And they don't really want to be here. You just pissed off because you have your own insecurities because you can't provide for your family, so you got to lash out on a group of people that aren't really protected.
Yeah.
Like they were, like they still are now. They getting deported now, man. It's just easy targets, man. I thought they were so sick, man. I guess either they stopped reporting on it or they fixed the issue because they were talking about it like for 2 weeks straight. It was just, you always hear about another Hispanic person getting rounded up and getting killed and just killing them off in the Beaver Highway area. And that jump was just crazy. But with this report, it says more than 100 gay men have been detained or at least 3 have been killed by authorities in Chechnya, according to a Russian newspaper cited Saturday in the New York Times.
You said by authorities?
By authorities, dude.
Yeah, so that means, this
government thing.
State police.
Yeah, it's police, yeah. It's like, and that's the thing, man. Like, are they they must be going to gay bars or just, I guess, just gay districts and just, that's a real sticky issue, man. But it says, wow. The disturbing report, which cites cites governments and police sources, follows a week of rumors about gay men mysteriously disappearing off the streets of the Russian Republic. Dozens of men between the ages of 16 and 50 have been detained in connection with their non-traditional sexual orientation or suspicion of such. Damn, even suspicion.
So if you look like you might be gay, then it might be a rap for you.
They're showing one guy getting dragged in. He got some Gucci shoes on. And just a regular dude. And he got scruffy beard, Gucci shoes on with a polo and some jeans, and getting dragged in by the KGB. They got one of them got each one of his limbs, just carrying him into the police office, the police department. It said the report blamed local authorities for the men's being detained and identified 3 men as murder victims. It's thought to be actual numbers of the dead may be higher. Spokesperson for the Czech leader Ramaz Kajovic, Jesus Christ, sorry y'all, who was a vocal supporter of the Russian President Vladimir Putin, denied that such activity has been taken. Of course he would. He would deny that kind of shit.
He's been denying the reports of some reporters getting killed whenever they, ask him some questions that he might not like.
That's some fucking shit, man.
Vladimir Putin is a real life gangster. Right? Like people don't understand. Like that nigga is a gangster for real. Like he is the mob all on his own.
Yeah. Do you hear that story? Cause you watch NFL Network. You heard about that story where Bob Kraft showed Vladimir Putin his Super Bowl ring and he just kept that shit.
he just what?
He just kept it. He didn't get back to him. He still got it.
See?
Robert Kraft was like, yeah, I guess he's an honorary Patriot fan. I'm like, no, you got your ass punked, nigga.
Yeah, pretty much.
That shit happened. You got your G-check, nigga.
And it ain't nothing you finna do about it either.
Yeah, you NFL owner. They ain't shit compared to owner, being
that nigga owns a country, nigga.
A country, nigga. You own a fucking damn NFL team. You had your ass scoped in a minute. You put the word in and had your ass scoped. You had just a real laser point on your ass.
Jeez.
Yeah, man, but that just shows, because hate crimes still happen here every single day, man. If it verbally happens or it physically happens, it happens almost every day, man, to every group of people, man, except for whites. Keep it real, man.
Yeah, you're right, though.
Keep it real, man.
But let them tell it.
I'll tell you, we get persecuted too, man. Why no, man. No. Hush. So everything's all right when it comes to that, man. You don't have to walk down the street and if somebody see you walking towards you, fearing for your life, they probably want to try to help your ass. So I don't want to hear none of that junk. But I just thought that needed to be brought to the light, man, and people need to understand we still have a long way to go, man. We have a long way to go, internationally and at home.
Yeah.
As far as just being accepting of people, man. And it's not fucking bothering you, man. A gay, I don't know what's up with all this gay hate, man. Every gay dude that you see don't want to bend you over, grease up your asshole and fuck you.
Yeah.
Or they don't want you, man. They're pickier than females. I don't understand it. They're just regular human beings that want to live their life and be fabulous. Really? Like man, like if you don't like follow like a somebody that's gay, like a gay dude, like on social media.
Yeah.
They always like they either always in a good mood because they either faking it on social media or like every like gay person I ever been around, is always in a good mood, always like try to see the bright things in the situation because they're always getting thrown shit in their way just because of their sexual orientation.
Mm.
And it's fucking stupid, man. It's like one guy I listen to every now and then when I go on road trips is Elvis Duran. And Elvis Duran is a well-known gay disc jockey in New York, and he has a morning show. And the morning show is funny because he don't talk about shit.
Yeah.
All he does is like make like lewd jokes, and like he talk about people behind their back, and then they come and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like some of that shit's funny.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna hate and not listen to his show just because he's a homosexual. That doesn't matter to me. He's not trying to get with me. He's not trying to infringe on any of my views or how. It's just people just want to hate just to hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It comes out that we all need to love each other, man. We don't have time for this. Because after a while, we're going to be looking at each other, pointing the finger at each other, hating on each other, and we're going to turn around and shit gonna hit the fan, and Trump gonna be like, yeah like everybody behind the wall. And we're like, what?
Yeah.
So we just gotta watch it, man. Look out for each other, man. Just know that every gay person don't want to be with you, man. You want them to fuck you? All right, for real.
I'm about to say, you must be looking for them.
You must be looking for them too, man. No, it's just like everybody else, dude. Treat them with some respect. All right, and then with our last news topic, man, good old Jerry Jones. How about them Cowboys? Has come out and he had like a you know how like they have a players only meeting.
Yeah.
When shit like hitting the fan like during like the like an NBA or NFL season, they had an owners only meeting. And so sources have come on and said what they discussed in the owner only meeting is Jerry Jones has pretty much come to all the owners and say, man, we need to get rid of this weed problem, man. He wants to get rid of the weed program for the NFL and just stop testing it. Period. What you think, man? What you think about it? You think a smart move, or what's your whole like? Let's go ahead and do this real quick. What's your whole views on weed? Where you stand on weed, ST?
I don't have a problem with weed. To be honest, man, weed comes from the earth. It was put here for a reason. And when you look at all the studies of how much weed is helping people with diseases and cancer, you see how, people with migraine headaches, suddenly lose them and never worry about them again after they have been, subjected to medical marijuana or, whether it be medical or whether it be, recreational. Like, the stuff is here for a reason. And the NFL, if this is allowing your players to stay in the game longer, to, promote, I don't know, I guess a healthier brand of player, why not? Just because, like, you see so many states that haven't legalized it yet, just because you see some of those states have such a strong, stance against it, like, as we said before, if you're a business and you don't get with the times, you're going to get passed up. And the NFL
end up being Circus City, bitch.
Yeah, the NFL might as well just get with the times and stop looking at, weed as being negative, because it's helping people, number one. And number two, pretty soon it's going to be legal everywhere anyway. So, and I think the Shield, the biggest thing with the Shield that I have a problem with is they're so focused on not I guess not having a bad name. They put too much focus on stupid things like weed, but things like domestic violence, they sweep under the rug. So I don't understand why. I don't understand how that makes sense. Like, it's so dumb, man. The way they've been handling all of these, all of these cases, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They look worse for domestic violence than they do for weed. I'm gonna be totally honest.
They've handled every domestic violence case horribly.
Like shit.
They fucked every one of them, dude. Every one of them they fucked up, man. And speaking of which, Ray Rice got a job.
Yeah.
He's a head coach. He's a running back coach of some New York high school football team.
Yeah. And the thing is, man, like the judge who was proceeding over his case told the NFL that you have to let him back in the league. Like you have to take the ban off because he was cooperative with your investigation. So the NFL, man, like with everything, like look at the problem with stadiums being built in the country, right?
Yeah.
Like the NFL, I think every year, I think they make a surplus of $15 billion a year. What are they doing with all that money?
Pocketing that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they could be in a much better position. They could build their own stadiums and own them.
Yep.
And make so much more money, but instead they would rather tax the hell out of the taxpayers, and pretty much drain them to nothing, while the NFL sits back on like the king of the hill and keep collecting money. That's what I don't understand about the NFL. Why the NFL has to pocket so much money that they can't keep these teams in Los Angeles or or San Diego. Like, San Diego lost a team that nobody else cared about. Only San Diego cared about the Chargers.
Yep.
So now both San Diego and LA has to suffer. Ain't nobody trying to see the Chargers. Come on, man. I'm not trying to see
the Rams either. Them motherfuckers suck too.
Man, get out of here with that. So, I don't know, man. The NFL, man, they need to get it together. And I think it all goes down to the legislation. Who's in control? Who's pulling the strings in those NFL offices?
I think, like, keeping it real, man, I think the owners that make call the shots are the Rooneys, Jerry Jones.
Yeah. And Robert
Kraft. I think those are the three dudes that everything goes through them.
Yeah.
First, and then everybody else tags along and says what they want to say. But I think, like, the main dog is Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things have been changed under his watch. That's why he went to the Hall of Fame. He's done a lot for the NFL. But I think it's a smart move, man. It'll get a lot of negativity off of the NFL if they just got rid of the weed ban, and the only thing they have to really worry about is performance enhancing, the PEDs.
Yeah.
And they have those almost
every now and then
as much as, weed. And then I'll listen to Sirius XM radio, man. And Ross Tucker, he was a former player for the Buffalo Bills. I like listening to him. He was like, man, I don't know how these dudes are failing these tests because they tell you a month in advance, this is when we're going to test you. And I've never heard weed to be an addictive drug. I think it's like psychologically that you're just addicted to it. You just think you need it.
Yeah.
But it's not as addictive as the other drugs that are out there, like heroin or cocaine and all that. And then,
I don't even think it's psychological.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's psychological. Because if you want to quit, you'll quit.
Yeah.
At any moment. At any moment. You can. That's the only drug that you can quit cold turkey, like without even thinking about it. So I don't think it's psychological at all. I think it's just the simple fact that people just like to smoke.
People like to smoke and feel good because it just kind of takes you away. And then of course, you had this one mother call in, a mom called in, and she was like, man, they need to test for weed as much as they can because I had a son that got into weed and then he got into heroin from there. and it took us forever to get him in rehab to get him clean. So they need to test for weed, and I'm just like, why do you care what these grown men do with their time? Because they're gonna do this shit anyway.
They're grown ass men.
I don't know why people think they own these NFL players, man. They think they do. They think they own them, man. They just think like all they need to do is just sit up in the house and chill out the NFL season and not get hurt, and then help their team win a Super Bowl and then be remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. They're human beings, man. Even though they're getting paid an exorbitant amount of money, they still gotta live their lives, and they want to smoke weed, let them smoke weed, because they're gonna do this shit anyway.
Yeah.
Got motherfuckers coming to the combine knowing they got a piss test.
Yeah.
They still smoke weed. That junk always baffles me when, like, NFL prospects go to the combine and they get tested for weed, positive for weed.
Yeah.
I was like, where your head at, man? I wouldn't draft you in the first 3 rounds because you just dumb off rip. I don't care how good you are.
Pretty much, yeah.
You have no awareness.
Yeah. It kind of hurts to say this, but I think the biggest problem that the NFL tests for weed is because they know black players like to smoke.
Yeah.
I think if weed was, majorly smoked by, white players, there probably wouldn't be this much controversy over it.
I'm trying to think of the only guy I remember. That's he wasn't even on weed. He was on heroin. What's that motherfucker from the Jaguars? It's a white dude. I forgot.
I don't know.
Yeah, because he got tested
Don't nobody know no Jaguars players.
That sure don't. But I remember I saw the report man, he got tested positive for heroin. I was like, Jesus. And when I saw that shit, I was like, shit.
Is he playing now?
No, it was years ago.
Okay, nah.
That shit, I looked at my phone, I was like, that real? That's real life? I was like, shit. I'm like, heroin? God, no, but yeah, that all those stories about the White House from, Dallas Cowboys, them doing their little thing. But let them dudes live, man. The weed don't hurt nobody. They got other issues to worry about, man. I hope that jump passes. And I hope they get rid of it, because that'll bring less negative light towards NFL, man, and try to make it a better product. Because, man, everything that comes up must come down. I am a diehard football fan. Yeah. If football was year round, I'd watch that shit year round and wouldn't get tired of it. Yeah. But it's going to come to a point where the NFL is not America's favorite game, man. I think basketball or soccer is going to take over. Yeah. I also know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen eventually. I just don't know when.
I say within the next 10 to 20 years.
I think so. That's possible. That's really possible.
At least for soccer's sake. I think the NBA's kind of slowed down a bit, but I think, with more and more people getting excited about FIFA and, I see that taking over within the next 10 to 20 years, if not 5 to 10 years.
Because I'm not gonna lie, man. When we were in the World Cup, was it 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
I watched every United States. I watched all of our games that we played, and I was actually interested in it, and it looked fun.
Yeah.
And I was very invested in that, in the sport. So we'll see. Atlanta got a team. We got Atlanta United have a team down here, and I might go to a game once the Mercedes-Benz dome, once the dome is up.
Yeah.
I'll go to a game this season, and we'll see. But yeah, soccer coming, man. Soccer coming on hard.
Yeah, it is.
It is, man. Cause it's man. If you go outside of America, man, nobody give a fuck about football like that. Like American football, man. It's all about soccer, man. In all other countries.
And they so the NFL is really trying to expand to an international phase, and don't nobody care about the NFL like that. Like you said, they go to London every year. Why do we keep wasting NFL season games in London? Like, nobody wants to see that. And that's another thing. They keep taking games away from the fans here in America.
Exactly, the core market. But yes, speaking of which, my team is going to London for the first fucking time. The Ravens, and we're going by boat. We're not going by plane.
Mm.
So we're trying to do something different. And he said to try to help out with team bonding and not being as, fatigued from sitting up so long on the airplane.
Yeah.
So you actually have a bed. So we might actually come out in the game and fucking wreck motherfuckers in that game. So hopefully it works.
Yeah.
We'll see. Cause John Harbaugh try to do whatever he can. Cause man, that
save his job.
that seat getting hot. You got that ring in 2012, but that seat getting hot now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's getting real hot, son.
Yeah.
But you got anything else on the topic about the weed, man? Before we hit the topic.
Nah, just let it go, NFL, because you're fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and let the motherfuckers smoke.
Hey, have more jackasses like what's it, Alden Smith talking about they don't even know it's me.
No, that video was so funny. I was shaking my head the whole time. I was like, this nigga is a fucking idiot. Even the girl that was there for the ride, just for, just to be on the money train was like, this is stupid as shit. Even she was like, man, I don't even care if I fuck up this little chump change you probably giving me. This is stupid. It was like, they can't tell it's me. You saying it's me? Oh, man, fuck this shit. Let's get to the topic.
That's good.
Alright, we're going to talk about something that has, possibly touched you at one point.
Yeah. Everybody
has dealt with this at one point in time. We're going to talk about depression and ways to deal with depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been there. Everybody's been there where they're just sitting up like, man, what am I doing in my life? Why am I not so successful?
Yeah.
Why is it this or that happening for me, man? This is fucked up. Some people are like, man, I just want to end it all just because I'm not happy. Something, such and such left me. I got cheated on.
Yeah.
And and then that kind of stuff just creeps in. I know who want to be in this life. I wasted my time. Yada, yada, yada. And they deal with depression that way, man. So, I don't know. The worst case of depression I've ever had. How long did it last? Because everybody's going through this. And if you haven't, you fucking lying to yourself.
Either that or you're not human.
You're not human, so let's just go ahead and just keep it real, y'all. Let's not be like, I've never been depressed. I'm like, whatever. You've been depressed at one point. I think my longest depression state I've ever been in, it's been like a week. Because my hobbies keep me kind of uplifted. Y'all know what those are. So, but when my hobbies kind of keep my mind off of depression shit as much as possible. But it's been like a week or 2 weeks like straight where I would just feel like, man, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
How long have you had where you just depressed, you just like, fuck it all, leave me alone?
Man, to be honest, I think my longest has probably been about 3 days. 3 or 4 days at the most.
Yeah.
Cause, as you said, my hobbies for sure, keep my spirits up, and I don't know, I've always done a good job of having things around to make me laugh so that I don't, think about whatever problems I'm suffering through at the moment. Because, as we, always say, laughter, man, is often the best medicine.
Oh, yeah.
And, especially if, you're driving to work today on a Wednesday or you're at work today, and you don't have very much to look forward to, we try to give you, this so that, we can help you, not only just laugh, but take your mind off, some of the issues that you may be facing. But yeah, I think that's what's key for me, man, is just, keeping something around me that, that allows me to laugh, whether it be, a text to you or, a text to, one of the boys or, or something to watch, man. Cause, like you gotta have it because without those hobbies, without those, external influences, it just leads you to do, uncalculated shit. Like it's the trigger, to do things that you normally wouldn't do. So yeah, you gotta keep those things around you. So
You definitely do, man. Like the one thing I did back in the days when I was like almost like depressed, almost like every other week.
Yeah.
Or every other day was I literally like just start purging people out of my circle, man. That's the first thing I did. Like people that always would just like come to me would be like emotional leeches. They'd be like, "Hey man, my life fucked up, yada yada yada. What you doing?" Like I was like, you know what, man, we can't even be cool anymore. And I like got rid of like 5 friends, like within like a month, like within a month span. I was like, man, I gotta just keep positive people around me.
Yeah.
That's a one aspect that you definitely need to work on. If y'all have anybody, even family members that's like close family members, or even extended family like cousins, those are really easy to get rid of.
Yeah.
But just anybody that's in your circle that always comes to you with just negativity all the time. When it's like every time you talk to them, it's just like, man, my life fucked up, or man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I might just blow my brains out. You know, not that extreme, but it always comes with just something that's negative, man. This is just stuff from them because that shit rubs off on you.
Does.
You don't think it does, but it does rub off on you.
Yes,
You might just be sitting in the car and not having any music on, and you just like got finished talking to your cousin about how your life fucked up, and then you start thinking about how your life fucked up. You might think about one negative thing in your life and just expound on it and just fuck up the rest of your day. So just no, the one thing is just to keep positive people around you. Cause I never forget this one time, man. I was getting gas close to my house, and this guy like came out. This guy came out the gas station. He was like, "Man, my life fucked up, man." And then like this is the thing. I could tell like I had too many negative people around me, cause this shit would always happen to me. Every time I went to a fucking gas station, I would always have like for real, man. Like,
these gas station stories.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes if I see somebody just like posted up at a gas station, I'm like, nah, man, I just go to this other one. Man. I go to BP, say fuck Chevron today, cause I got time for this shit. It seems like every time for like right when I got back home from college, it seems like every gas station I would go to would be like a dude just walk up to me and be like, man, my life fucked up, man, I need help. And then it almost got to the point like after like the 5th dude, cause they have it every time I got gas.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, am I like a mark? Like, I looked at the mirror, like this shit saying like, come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I'm the counselor. And I ripped him this one dude, cause one dude came up to me cause he saw me getting out my car, and I guess he didn't have a car, man. I'm just fortunate enough to even have a car and just be blessed or whatever. Yeah. But he saw me getting out the car, and he was like, man, I just lost my mama, man. My life fucked up. You know, I ain't got no car, I ain't got no ride. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just buried her a couple of days ago, man. You know what I'm saying? I need help. And he was like, man, I was like, dude, you know what? I lost my sister, man. I lost my sister a year ago. It was like a year ago after it happened. Like, I lost my sister, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing of my own, man. I'm trying to make it, man. Like, just cause you see me in this car don't mean I got everything going on for myself. I'm about as fucked up as you, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this shit. Then I like slam my door and I walk this side. I was like, you don't know. When you look at people, you don't know what they're going through.
Yeah.
So try to bring some positivity into their lives. If you can't, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't even say anything.
You know, sometimes, sometimes I guess we are kind of put in those situations to help somebody else out.
Yeah, sometimes.
And you know, now it doesn't mean that you have to respond, you know, in terms of monetary value. But, you know, sometimes a nice uplifting word is good. You know, is sufficient for, you know, the person that's coming to you for help. So by all means, like, don't turn away and, you know, not offer anything, but at least try to be understanding of, you know, where, you know, somebody's heart may be when they come to you and, you know, and they tell you about their problems, you know, cause you don't always have to offer, you know, monetary, means of support. Sometimes, just a quick, keep your head up, stay on straight and narrow. Don't look at the negative, focus on the positive, always try to see the silver lining in things. Sometimes that helps people.
Oh, yeah.
And, a lot of the times they are looking for monetary gain, but, a way that you can curb that is by giving them, a good, strong word, something that, that they can, something that will last them longer than just, $2 or $3.
Now, I will say this. I was leaving a Dunkin' Donuts up in the Ponce area. I let motherfuckers know I'll be going. Be staking me out. But yeah, man, I was leaving so Saturday, man, I was walking out of Dunkin' Donuts, man. It was this lady that was a drug user was sitting on the steps as I was leaving, and she's like, "Can you talk to me for a minute?" And her lower row of teeth were gone, and she barely had any, her top row of teeth, she barely had any left, so she was heavy on the pipe. T-shirt was dingy. She had on shorts. She took her shoes off, and she had all her possessions there on the steps, just sitting there trying to eat her little meal or whatever she was eating. And I looked at her, and I was holding my coffee or whatever. I was getting some coffee for a friend, and I was just holding the coffee. I was looking at her, and my eyes started just tearing up a little bit. I was just like, man, our people have just been devastated.
Yeah.
By these drugs and not having the resources that we need to be, self-sufficient and just sucking up all the resources from our communities, and not, and that's what's going to cause drug use. That's what's going to cause crime.
Yeah.
That's what's going to cause people just, kind of give up if you don't give them a purpose in life.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. Now, nobody put the pipe to her mouth and made her suck it.
Yeah.
But it got to that point because she didn't have any resources to take care of herself. And so she was talking about how somebody at the soup kitchen it was very incoherent, but I kind of figured out that somebody at the soup kitchen took her hand and yanked her down and told her she couldn't get any more food. And she said she's going to sue them, knowing she can't. She's just talking.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, I was like, man, how did somebody's daughter get to this point?
Yeah.
And then she talking about, and I got to try to feed my kids. I'm like, how did you end up with kids? How did it get to that point? You're not in any shape to even take care of children.
Yeah.
It took everything in me not to cry, man. I haven't cried in years. Dude, last time I cried, I was a kid. I literally was just sitting, something just hit me, and I was just like, how could this happen to anybody, man? Especially to our people, man, because you know how much I love my people, man. It's just, I just gave her what I had. I think I had $5 in my pocket. I just gave her what I had, and all I could say was just keep your head up, sister. But that's not enough.
No, it's not.
Not enough, man.
And seeing something like that is enough to make you depressed.
Exactly.
It's just, the fact that you have to see, our people going through stuff like that and knowing that you can't really do too much for them.
Yep.
So, but we're pretty much saying all of this to say that, everybody gets depressed, in some form or fashion. And basically, we're just going to give you some things to look for when you get depressed. Like some things that, that you can do to help cope or to help you, deal with your depression.
Or to stop it before it starts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you want me to start or you want to start?
I can go ahead and start.
All right, I'll come in right after you.
All right. The first thing, especially, the pharmaceutical companies, man, a lot of people think that the only answer to depression is prescription drugs. And, that's one of America's biggest problems right now. It's the simple fact that we rely so much on prescription drugs, and we don't realize a lot of the times the side effects that come with those medications. Anybody experiencing depression can possibly work through the issues with, just a few major changes to their lifestyles and their behavior rather than, succumbing to, the evil of prescription drugs. Like there are all kinds of helpful techniques that you can go through to, find what you need to eliminate your depression. Things such as meditation, exercise and your diet. There are things like aromatherapy, things like essential oils and things like that. There are other things such as, I don't know, like as we said earlier, hobbies.
Yeah. That's a huge thing, man. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't have hobbies, and that shit blows my fucking mind. Like, what do you do with your time?
Is sit around fucking or something like that.
Yep.
Like you can easily, pick up a paintbrush and just, literally scope your life out. Draw whatever comes to mind. Like begin something like that. Go to an art class.
Yeah.
Or if you're, more of the active type of person, I don't know, take you a martial arts or something like that. Like something that will, free your mind, give you discipline, as well as train you to be more in tune with yourself so that you don't get depressed or, do something that will alter your life for the duration of your life when getting depressed.
Yeah. The one thing I would say, and then back in that time when I was depressed, y'all, one thing that was weighing heavily on my chest was lard. Cause I was a fat fuck. So, so I started doing exercising. Exercising actually helped me through my depression because I didn't really have time to think about it because I was always working out. And when you work out, it releases endorphins to your brain to make you feel good and give you that good feeling, just like an adrenaline rush gives you. Also, eating healthy, like ST mentioned before, is a huge key to depression, man, because we eat so much processed foods.
Yeah.
We don't know what it really does to our body, except for we know what it does. It causes cancer, and as well as other things. But man, eating junk food all the time will lead to weight gain, and most of the time, your body image equates to your happiness to a certain extent, unless It's real tough for females, man. I feel for them because the body images they see on TV are photoshopped.
Yeah.
And in the print ads of Photoshop, they don't just really have any like true body images they can look at.
Yeah.
That they can compare themselves to, and that's why most girls are anorexic or most girls commit suicide just because they can't get the body that they want.
The good thing about that though is it's actually slowly starting to change.
That's true.
Because you see full-figured models now.
Mm-hmm.
You see, more commercials for Lane Bryant, for, women promoting all of their curves. Like you're seeing more of that now. And that's one thing I am, glad to see because society, for the most part, now, I guess within the last, 2 to 5 years, it's actually starting to revert. It doesn't matter if you're a size 0 to size 2.
Yeah.
Like it's slowly changing. So I'm glad to see that.
And so newsflash, everybody think everybody in Japan is skinny. Newsflash, there's some fat fucks over there too. I'm going to keep that shit real, man, because I knew it already. But some people think that everybody in Asia is skinny. Yeah. Nah, dog. It's a biggins over there, man. Men and women. You know what I'm saying? But they do promote. I will say this: they do promote healthy living over there. But you know what I'm saying? The American invasion will fuck them over. Yeah. They got American food. They're fucking huge over there. So don't just think what you see. And people get smarter, like what they see on TV, what they hear about in the media, they're not believing anymore, man. Just because we have smartphones, we have so much instant access now.
Yep.
So you're not going to believe everything that you read or hear, quote unquote fake news. So man, just don't worry about it. Another thing, like ST was saying, man, like do something new. The best way to get your mind off of things is to start a new hobby. Just break up your daily routine. Try taking a fucking cooking class. I don't know if I said fucking.
It's so many of y'all females out there that can't boil hot water and wonder why you can't keep a man, and that's why you're depressed.
How you turn this on? That's a microwave, baby. Like man, be making fucking popcorn and like all the shit fucking burnt. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit burnt and then like there's still a whole bunch of kernels in the bottom. Like how the fuck does this shit happen?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude. It's like you can literally. You want to start a new hobby? Download Groupon. Groupon always has some kind of activities going on in your city that you can do. Yep. It's a life hack, man. It's something that you can do on a date. There's something you can do on like a group date. There's something that you can do to yourself. Cause I remember last time I was in Alabama and I was just looking on Groupon and I was like, oh, yeah, cooking classes, they got cooking classes down here. So it's like, you can do anything. Like you in like bumblefuck Alabama, you got something to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even on Groupon. What I was saying, they also do like ST said, self-defense classes, also social events. This may spark your interest and get your mind off of things that are troubling you, man. Like an idle mind is a devil's playground.
Yep.
Like if you always keep your mind occupied with something, man, you want to worry about you being too short, or maybe you're balding or something that's depressing you. You don't have to worry about that shit. Or, just something trivial as far as you not having the newest Yeezys that somebody else got. Man, it's kind of crazy how people get depressed about the littlest things, not knowing that it's bigger than that, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm sorry. If you depressed over some Yeezys, you need to get a life. Them shoes is whack.
Nigga. Another thing that I've always equated to depression that we talk about almost on every episode of this show is social media. They say people that frequent Facebook at least 10 times a day are 15% more likely to be depressed than somebody that doesn't go on Facebook at all. Like, because people on there are lying.
Yeah.
I tell out of 10 people on their line on social media making themselves feel better while trying to hurt the people that are watching them live.
Yeah.
Getting on social media will help you refocus yourself and look yourself in the mirror and try to find ways to make yourself more interesting. So man, take a break. If you're literally always on your phone and like if you go on your iPhone right now, you double click the home button and like the first two windows are like Twitter, Facebook. Let's say the first 5 slots either have a social media app in them, and then like Safari in between. You got a problem. I need to get off it for a little bit, man, because it's all the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
And then like go away for like a couple of days, then catch up, and then be like, oh, okay, something interesting happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Because usually if you just like. If you're on Twitter, you're scrolling at the top of the feed like every 5 minutes. Ain't shit new coming out.
Yeah, you ain't missing nothing.
Missing shit, man. You wasting your time, man. We have a finite amount of time on this planet, man, and you wasting it swiping, looking to see if somebody put up a new joke or somebody retweeting some bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't got time for that junk, man. Another thing that ST mentioned as well that I used to do. Now I'm gonna get back to doing is meditation. Cause that can definitely clear your mind. It makes you relax. It makes you think about poignant questions about where you're going in your life and what you would like to change in your life as well. And this would be your time for self-reflection. Everybody needs to take at least 5 minutes of their day.
Oh yeah.
For self-reflection and self-awareness to figure out what's my plan for the day? What's my action for the day? And if you don't have a plan of action for your day every day, something wrong with you. Your every day should be wake up. If you haven't taken a shower, take a fucking shower, go to work, come back home, watch Housewives of Atlanta, see what's on Pornhub, touch yourself, go to sleep. That should not be your routine, okay?
Yeah.
Every day should be your routine. Or Netflix, it was on Netflix.
Yeah. Real quick, like meditation doesn't have to mean, burning incense,
nope.
turning every light on in the house off, sitting in a dark room with your legs crossed, and humming to yourself.
I'm
That's
about
not.
to say that about humming this shit.
You could be, in traffic, with your radio or, your iTunes off, just sitting to yourself, being one with yourself, just thinking about, whatever it is. You don't necessarily have to be in a quiet room. You can be, standing in line at the movies or at the DMV or what have you. Meditation is just your opportunity for deep self-reflective thinking that when it's over can actually provide you some kind of clarity. So let's just get that straight. Meditation, isn't always what the Buddhists perceive it to be.
Yeah. And a lot of well-known business moguls, they meditate daily.
Yeah.
Because I know What's-Face does it.
Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons, Diddy does it. 50 does it too. A lot of people, Jay-Z does it. He say he meditates as well. You know what I'm saying? So Jay do it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? If you need an extra push that you say, well, this person does it, somebody else does it, more power to you. That can help you out in the long run, but try to become your own individual person.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about all that, worry about what somebody else is doing to want to do it as well. But I think those are the key points that can really help you out to help you cope with depression. And also, that's another thing, man. This is the one thing that people need to stop doing. And this is the number one thing that causes depression. In my mind, for people, not me, but for people in general, is you compare yourself to other people.
Oh yeah.
You can't do that shit.
Yeah. I'll drink a glass of that.
Dude.
Yeah.
Because wherever that person is at in their life, you're not at the point that they're at. So why are you comparing yourself to them?
Yeah.
That's just like somebody being an expert in their field, and you want to be just like them, and you watching them do things, not seeing them going through the grind and the struggle to learn and perfect their craft, and the daily hours that they had to take. Probably didn't go to sleep like 4 a.m. some nights, always studying, had to miss engagements with boyfriend or girlfriend or with their children, or just sacrifice so much. You don't see the sacrifice. All you just see is the end result.
Yep.
And you just like, hey, I want to be where they are. Why? It's been 2 weeks. Why I'm not an expert? Why I don't have a PhD? What the fuck going on with me?
Yeah.
You can't do that. You need to look yourself in the mirror. You need to try to make yourself the best you that you can every single day. And that's all you can do, because you're a unique individual.
Yep.
And if you just focus on yourself, your uniqueness will shine through, and people going to want to be like you.
Yeah.
And then that's when you need to walk up to them and be like, nah, bro, be yourself. So we want everybody here copying each other.
Yeah.
We're not put on this earth to be the same people. We're here to be individuals, man, and shine our light onto the world, make this a better place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's all it is, man. That's pretty much all I got. The best thing you need to do for depression, number one thing you can do, physical fitness to get your mind off of it. Mm-hmm. 2, eat healthy. 3, try something new as far as getting a hobby. 4, fasting, getting off social media. 5 is meditation.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Go ahead and take us on home. Bring this bitch home, ST.
All right, man. Like always, we, strive to bring y'all that heat every week.
Every fucking week.
Like we do. If you love what we doing, man, hit us up on all our social media. Hit us up on, all our, our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that, man. Check us out. Let us know, what you think about the show. Give us suggestions for future shows.
Yeah, rate the show too, man.
Yeah, rate us, man.
Yeah, rate us on iTunes. It takes like literally 2 minutes if you got logged into your iTunes Apple ID. it'd be a huge help to ST, man. He really like looks forward to him. I just mess around. Me too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and then I'll check and see if somebody did one, man. You know, it wouldn't hurt, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Follow and subscribe, man. Follow and subscribe.
Yes.
We love y'all with, all our hearts, man. We're going to continue to keep bringing y'all the heat. Remember that ignorance is not a handicap. It's a personal choice. And if there is no light, you must become the light. So be the light, y'all. Man, I don't know. I guess, keep getting ready, man. We going to try to bring some skits back for y'all, man. Cause,
yeah, we do need to do some skits, man.
Yeah, we've been kind of slacking on the skits. Cause, I personally had fun doing them. I don't know about EC. I'm sure he had fun too, but.
Yeah, man. Everything we do is fun. We do need some skits. We'll do something in the future.
We're going to bring y'all some skits. So be ready for some skits, bitches. But yeah, that's about it, man. So, episode number 51, man, y'all stay cool, man. We're gonna holler at y'all.
God bless.
Love y'all.
Peace.
You.
Thank you for listening to Black Canvas Podcast. We'll see you next week. Oh,